My name is Rick Van den Bogart. A little background about myself. I was born and raised in Little Chute, a cradle Catholic. I attended St. John grade school and high school. My wife Jane and I have been married and members of Holy Cross for over 47 years. We have 2 daughters. Amy and her husband David live in Manhattan, Kansas with their 5 kids. Lisa and her husband Matt live near Wapaka with their 4 and soon to be 5 kids. Welcome to day 25 of 33 days of Eucharistic glory. Today I will try to shed some light on Eucharistic miracles. Let me begin by citing a disturbing statistic. A recent Pew survey revealed that only 30% of Catholics believe in the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. How can that be? At the Last Supper, Jesus instituted the Eucharist. John chapter 6, verse 51 states, "I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever, and the bread that I will give is my flesh for the life of the world." And later in verse 53, "Amen, amen, I say to you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you do not have life within you." Even so, we all have our doubts. We need proof. Perhaps that is why we were presented with so many Eucharistic miracles. In fact, the Church recognizes over 100. You may have heard of blessed and now St. Carlo Acutis. He was a young Catholic who died of leukemia in 2006, only 15 years old. Carlo was known for his devotion to the Eucharist and his use of the internet to spread devotion to Eucharistic miracles. He was canonized a saint on Divine Mercy Sunday just 3 weeks ago. To find out more about this modern-day saint, go to the website ewtn.com/faithjourney. That's ewtn.com/faithjourney. Or you can go to Formed, which just released a documentary entitled The Boy from Milan. Over a span of 2.5 years, St. Carlo documented 187 Eucharistic miracles. Today, his efforts are on display in an exhibit that travels throughout the world. I viewed the exhibit at the National Shrine of Our Lady of Champion a few years ago. It was truly amazing. The exhibit was also on display in March at the shrine. Highly recommended. If you'd like to learn more about Eucharistic miracles, I have a book you are welcome to borrow. No matter the Eucharistic miracle, what you find in the exhibition is an outpouring of divine mercy and redemption. While most of the Eucharistic miracles are medieval in origin, the exhibit contains several that are contemporary. In both Argentina and Poland, there have been Eucharistic miracles in the late 20th and early 21st centuries where Eucharistic hosts have led. Unlike the medieval miracles, these modern ones have been investigated by medical scientists. In both cases, the blood has been recognized as human, always type AB, and the blood cells seem to be from a heart that has suffered trauma. The miracles cannot be explained. The relics of these bleeding hosts attract the devotion of the faithful. So, the lesson for today is to ask Jesus to strengthen your faith in his true presence in the Eucharist. As a first communicant, I recall a fire burning within me, a sense of awe, knowing I was receiving Jesus. Let us all recapture that feeling as we experience a profound respect and reverence for the source of all life.